I successfully shooed these chickens into the kennel and closed the door. Now to get Peaches. Come on, Peachy. Come on, Peachy. Peaches. Got the door wide open now, so I'm going to try to chase her back in. Oh, and just a fun fact, I currently have their black soldier flies. They're basically the same as mealworms. Got them hanging on the post because they were underneath their coop over there, not in a hard container, and some ants decided to get all up in there. Luckily, all the ants are gone now. So I just hung that up to get the ants out, and it worked. Come on, Peachy. Come on, Peaches. Oh, you found some grass to eat, did ya? Come on, you know how to drill. Come on, Peaches. Go get in. There she goes. Get your butt back in there. No! Ah! Peaches! She had a change of heart. And she ran in. Okay, cool. So I was just talking to Nick today, and we've been deciding on if we're going to get some more chickens, like pullets or just laying hens. I really wanted to do more chicks, but we don't have the setup yet. But my father-in-law, who lives up the street, I guess he just told Nick recently that he would like if we could keep 4 chickens here for him, so he will have fresh eggs pretty soon. And I said, well, we want to get chicks too, so I guess we're getting a setup for chicks. Hi, girl. So this is Henrietta. For those of you that saw her little fight with Huckleberry, our new rooster, she had a little wound on her wattle. Hey! But it is since healed up, and she's doing just fine. Ah, don't peck me! This is my favorite girl right here, Penelope. Ah, Penelope. So this is Penelope, if you haven't met her yet. She's my favoriteest chicken. She's one of my original hens that I've had since 2019. I got her and 3 of her sisters as little chicks. Here's her jealous sister right here, Henrietta. We are down to only 2 Orpingtons because a weasel got a couple of them when we were living in Massachusetts. And luckily, we only lost 2. And then, for those of you that follow along, we used to have 7 hens. We're down to 6. After we moved here, one of our Easter eggers unfortunately passed. So we currently have 6, 2 older ones. We're still getting a decent amount of eggs. I just love having Huckleberry. He's so cute. He calls the girls over when he finds something. And I've heard him alert them when he thinks there's danger. It's been really fun having him so far. Bye, girls. You coming to peck my boots? Bye, sweeties. Who's your pretty girl? It's a pretty girl. That's my Penelope. Oh, Henrietta. She's got a little darker coloring on her tail. So it is raining. The 3 female pigs are in the hut. And poor Patches is out of the hut. I don't know if they kicked him out. There's just not room for him. Poor Patches. The chickens are going to be super happy tomorrow. they now have this whole area that Nick just fenced in. So you can kind of see where the fence line was previously, and then it just came over this way. So they just had this area, but now they're gonna get all that green stuff over there. They're gonna be chickens in paradise. The chickens are really liking their new area. We expanded it by quite a bit. Unfortunately, Peaches, who's my white chicken, the white and caramel colored Easter egger, I named her that because of like peaches and cream, kind of reminded me of that. But anyways, she keeps flying over the fence. None of the other ones do, just her. So I clipped her wings, not once but twice. The first time I just clipped them a little bit, hoping that would do it. But she was out again today. She gave me a scare actually, because when I got home earlier, I was, pulling in the driveway, and I saw her just laying on the ground outside of the chicken area, and realized, oh, she's just taking a dust bath, beyond where the driveway is. So I put her back in, caught her again, and clipped her wings a little bit more. Hopefully that'll do the trick. I don't want to clip them too much. Anyways, thought I would venture back here. It's been a little bit since I came back here. Nick recently did a little trimming of trees in the little creek area here. This tree, before it had the leaves on it, they were really pretty white flowers. I'm not sure exactly what kind of tree it is though. And then he determined some of these over here are Himalayan birch, I think it's called. And he's done quite a bit of mowing back here, so we'll go check it out. This area here, it's always pretty wet. So at first we were thinking about putting in a bridge, but we drive over it quite a bit with the tractor. So Nick thinks we're gonna put like a culvert situation in here and then cover it up with earth. So I think that'll be a good idea. This whole area back here used to be like as tall as that grass that you see growing on the side. So it's quite a nice view from the house now to just see it wide open with the green grass growing. We still have a lot of work to do with repairing holes. These are all from armadillos, which we did not have back up in Massachusetts, so I'm not used to seeing big holes like that. Wonder what kind of plant that is. Some kind of spiky weed maybe. We also did not have that up north, so I definitely need to learn the plants of this area a little bit better. I would like to eventually go foraging on our land. Like I said, I have not been back here for quite a while. I don't know if you guys saw in video, but Nick is somewhere back in there, mowing, I believe. So there's been quite a lot going on with the house. It's taken a while for the guy to come out and do the different repairs that we've needed done. So like for example, we had some tile that cracked in the bathroom when they moved the house because it came in two pieces and they put it together. So he fixed that. He also had to put some more shingles on the roof, and our outside outlets were not working, so he was out here today. I guess they didn't wire it correctly. So that would explain why it wasn't working. So that's done. And then also just some like drawers needed to be fixed, and some doors didn't quite line up right. So all that's done now. And they might even be coming tomorrow to do the skirting on the house. So you can't just like see underneath our house. Petunia, one of our pigs, has gotten out 3 times over the past week. We have since reinforced the fence and set the electric fence back up because that wasn't set up for a while. So we kind of learned our lesson the hard way with that. So what I was getting to was she actually was under the house like a few days ago. So I had to call Nick. He had to come home from work and help me catch her. I got terrible blisters on my feet because I ran out with just rubber boots on and no socks, so that was very foolish on my part. So I've had band-aids on my feet for several days. They've luckily started to heal, but they were pretty gnarly blisters. So anyways, we finally went and got some actual hog panels and then got the electric fence set back up. So hopefully there will be no more pigs getting out anytime soon. So just to give you an idea where we are at, do a little panoramic view here. That's all our back property there. So these are our neighbors on the left side and our house is way back there. I've only really been back this way for a brief amount of time when we went four-wheeling, but it's been, geez, I think at least 2 or 3 months now. This is kind of exciting coming up here with you guys because I have not seen it for quite some time. Oh wow. Okay, so this is the first time that I have seen this area so cleared out. I had no idea that there was this amount of like flat ground over here. This is really cool. So we're thinking eventually we might want to build a house. We're hoping the modular home, manufactured home, mobile home, whatever you want to call it, that we're in right now is just temporary for like a few years. But like, I don't know, this even looks like a nice spot. And you can see those houses. Actually, is that? So that house right there, I think is actually my in-laws' house. Because they do have a deck. Our properties do touch. So my in-laws live on the next street over. Sorry, I messed up with the camera a little bit. So I was saying that my in-laws live on the next street over. So our property touches one road over here to the right, and then it goes all the way back there and comes out onto another road. But yeah, I think through these trees right here is where my in-laws' house is. They have a white fence, which is a little hard to see, but yeah, it would be cool if in the future, if we can clear some little path through to their house and just have like our own little private passageway. All right, enough blabbering. Let's take a little field trip over here. So there's my house, way over there. Wow, he's really done a lot of mowing back here. So we're really hoping once we have the funds to get some cattle or some other kind of livestock and put them back here. We really do want to do beef cattle. I would love to have a dairy cow, so that's high on my list, but it's quite expensive. Oh, there's Nick down there mowing. I swear this is fun for him. He's like, I gotta get out back and mow. I gotta get out there. And I'm thinking like, why? Nobody's gonna see it. But I mean, now that I'm out here and I see it, like, this is cool. So Nick's been working on this area, as you can see. This is just so cool. I'm gonna take a quick walk down this way. He said that he mowed. Where can I walk down here?
Just go, you'll see.
Okay. Like, look how cute this looks. Like, oh my god. I'm kind of venturing a little further than I thought I would. Like, this is just so awesome. These are all my trees. It's so exciting. It's so beautiful back here. Over up there is where I came from to get down this area. Yikes. Don't think I want to step in that. I've only been down here before in the Jeep off-roading a bit. It's just so different to walk down here though. This is just like so secluded and beautiful. Look at the sunshine that's coming through. It's so pretty. It almost looks like a path was put there before. Because I think people used to ride like four-wheelers and stuff back here before we moved down. We do have some down trees that we need to take care of. There are some a little closer to the house as well. One of them is a cedar, and it's so pretty. Nick started cutting it up, and I told him I want him to cut them into, I don't know, like inch thick or so wood rounds, because I'm going to craft with them. So I plan on using my like Cricut machine, making some crafts. Is part of the creek down there. It's pretty deep. Oh, bumblebee! So I'll admit I haven't seen many bumblebees down here yet, and they are my favorite. I've seen a lot of carpenter bees, but not so much bumblebees. I cannot wait until I actually have plants at my house and greenery. It still looks like a barren wasteland just with a lot of red clay dirt. And we were waiting for them to come do the skirting on the house so I can finally put some mulch and some little shrubs and stuff, hopefully. Oh wow. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but like look how deep that goes. I have never seen this before. So you can see on the other side how it's like the surface, but there's nothing underneath. Like that's probably what I'm standing on right now. Makes me a little nervous, but I almost sunk in a little bit over there. So this is just so neat. The only thing I can think of though is it's going to be like snake paradise over here. I have not seen any snakes yet, but I know they're here. So we have 22.5 acres, and where the land is cleared where our house is right now is probably like 4 to 5 acres, and where I'm walking back here is probably just a few more acres. So I mean, just to do a little panoramic. So our property goes that way for a lot of acres still. So we actually have over 14 acres that are wooded. It's quite a good mix. Look at that tree. I haven't seen this tree in person before. I wish this one was closer to the house. That's one thing I kind of wish we had, were like some bigger trees near the house, but I feel like they were cleared out years ago. The guy that used to own the property used to land airplanes over there. So he cleared it all out. Like, look how cool that tree is. That's like a cool clubhouse tree right there. Okay, well, I ventured far enough. Here's that area that I showed before. And then I walked down there and did like a big loop to the creek and came out over here. This is quite a little hill right here. So off camera, I was just talking to Nick, and he agrees that like right up here would be a really cool spot to like build our house. It's not too far from the road, so I don't think it would be super expensive to get like electric and whatnot. to the new house. Obviously that's not something that'll be happening right away, but I really hope that it could eventually. The other thing that I like is that, like, even though we're still kind of close to neighbors, it's like a little bit secluded, you know. And also, this is up on a hill over here. Where we are right now, it's not likely to flood, but if it did rain a lot, it would be even better if the house was up here. It's like, look how nice and flat this is. This is a huge area. This is awesome. And if we had the house up here, I would at least have a couple of cute trees to look at that are somewhat close to the house. I wish you guys could see this in person. Like, this is literally a dream come true. This is why we moved 1,200 miles, is to just get this piece of property for a good price, and we're near some family, literally right there. I just feel like it was a sign from God that we were able to get this place. Well, I appreciate you guys going on a little field trip with me to the back of our property. It was pretty exciting for me anyways. Tomorrow I plan on taking some footage of when they're here doing the skirting. Hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. The guy that was doing the repairs on our house today knows the guy that does the skirting for this company that we bought the house through, and he said that he's planning to come tomorrow. Well, that was a fun adventure.